This is how we do it. I'm sorry, that song has been stuck in my head all week. Howie Roseman. What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Joe Castro, aka Philly Fresco, and it is Philly the podcast. You know how we do, man. This is probably going to be a quick one just because I do have a meeting in a little bit, but I wanted to get this out. Shout out to my guy Be More Careful that's already in here. Sent me this on. Let me make sure it was Be More before I give him the shout out. Yeah, but Be More sent me this on Twitter. If you guys want to send me anything, and I'll give you my opinions on it. You can follow me on Twitter or Instagram at PhillyTP. But yeah, shout out to BMO. He sent me this article basically about Eagles appearing all in on Jalen Hurts as the starting quarterback. I'm not going to read too much from it. I'm just going to kind of give you my overall opinion on what happened in that article. So apparently, even though I thought maybe I was wrong, maybe I was reading the articles wrong, I thought it was the total opposite way. I thought Doug Peterson wanted to keep Jalen Hurts, and Howie Roseman was the one, and Jeffrey Lurie were the ones trying to keep Carson Wentz around. Apparently, that's not the case. Apparently, Howie Roseman is a huge fan of Jalen Hurts, and I guess Doug Peterson wasn't. Who knows anymore? I mean, that's really where I'm at, to be honest. Who even knows anymore? Let's just move forward with whatever quarterback is going to be, because I am so tired of hearing all these conflicting stories. Like, look, and I mean, I understand why we're reading them. I understand why we're believing them, because at the end of the day, I mean, this is all we have to go off of, and I'm believing it too, because, why would they lie, right? Apparently, they have some reason to lie. Shout out to everybody that's already in here. Shout out to Stephen Joyce, Zachary G. What's up? Big Pun in the building. Boricua, my boy BMO. Again, thank you again for sending me this. Sending me the article. Shout out to Clutch Bone back in the building. Good morning, Nina. Or good afternoon, I guess. Dak Prescott back in the building. Where were you yesterday, man? We was all looking for you, bro. Please, yeah. How we gotta go, bro? How we gotta go? What's good, Gaming with Shaq? What's good, TJ? Welcome to Wentz in the building. It's draining. It's raining. It's not raining out here. I'm sweating my butt off. Can you see me right now? I am sweating my butt off. Like, the place that I live at had to fix our air conditioner like 3 times, and it's still barely working. Truth is, Howie is the problem, and nobody likes him. That's a fact. And it's, look, me and Brandon talked about this yesterday a little bit. Wanted to go a little bit more in depth on it. How does this man have a job? How is this man still here? I mean, it's been a consistent, and I personally don't care. I don't want to say I don't care. Personally, I think that if you don't like your boss as a quarterback, maybe you should toughen up a little bit. I understand that, it's probably a tough work situation, whatever, but I don't think that Carson Wentz should leave just because of him. But I mean, it's a consistent thing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, we might not like him, but wow, Chip Kelly didn't even want to coach with him for past a year. He didn't want anything to do with him after a year. We see Doug Peterson rather basically take off a whole year than actually deal with Howie. The Eagles drama is draining. It's 80. Whew. Okay. I'm in Florida. I don't even think it's that hot out here. But I am sweating my butt off. But no, it makes no sense, man. Yeah, shout out to Shady, man. LaShawn McCoy, 2 times back-to-back Super Bowl champion. Didn't play one play, but shout out to him. He deserved that. That kind of sucks. I'm not going to lie. I feel like his career should have ended a lot better. It should have ended in Philly, first of all. But 2 first rounds in Roquan Smith. You got a deal for the Wentz. Oh, yeah. I would drive Wentz to Chicago myself, to be honest. And I don't even like Chicago. I have a couple friends that live in Chicago, and I feel like every time we're FaceTiming or on the phone, I hear gunshots. I'm good. So watching that John's guy interview on a podcast with Bear Books, they said there was 9 players who spoke out against Wentz, and B. Marsh said he knew who the players were and felt that way. And felt. I mean, I'm sure that there was a lot of people that didn't like Wentz. I mean, Wentz is one of those guys that you're either going to love him or you're going to hate him. He's a very, very competitive guy. And when you're that competitive, when you're uber competitive, sometimes you just are very what's the word I'm looking for? I don't even want to say blinded, but you're very focused on one, you're one track minded. And I feel like that's hard when you have a full team of players that, are in this position for a reason. They all have proven that they deserve to be in the NFL for the most part, right? So it's hard to really deal with that when you have so many personalities. Like I love Carson. It sucks, and we will have Joe here we go. Joe Giglio. That's what we're gonna. I can't say his whole name. Joe Giglio is gonna be on the show hopefully soon. I'm thinking either tomorrow, sometime this week. I'm hoping. So we'll ask him. I'll definitely ask him. The Eagles draw. Seriously, man. I don't know what it is, man. I do not know what it is. I don't understand it. Howie is a lawyer. He has some info on Larry that he keeps. It has to be. It has to be. I know a lot of people joke around and say, "Oh, he's got that. He's got picks on him, or he's got this on him. He's got something." He has to have something on him at this point, because what does Howie do good? What has Howie done outside of 2017? If you want to give him the credit for that, for building that team, what has Howie really done? Because even this 2017 team, you can go back to Chip and say he got a lot of those players. Yeah, I mean, Howie got what's his name, Alshon Jeffrey, but outside of that, who did he really get? What did he really do? No, I know. They said the biggest thing they hated about Wentz was his favoritism to his apparently a lot of Ertz. And that makes sense. And I've battled for him in that regard, because it's like you have to earn the trust of your quarterback, no matter who you are. And I feel like a lot of these wide receivers didn't do that. They were very inconsistent. And the ones that were consistent on the field, at least the ones that were consistent on the field, they just couldn't stay on the field. So 95% of his draft picks have done nothing. Realistically, I mean, I think this draft class was decent, to be honest. I just think a lot of them were misused. There was obviously, the Jalen Hurts pick made no sense. I guess you could, you can be mad that we didn't get Justin Jefferson. You can be mad that, the Jalen Hurts, but we have a couple decent players. Like, we got 3 probably offensive linemen that can probably be starters for us in the future. We'll see what Kayvon Wallace is, but I do have high hopes for him. I think Jalen Reagor is going to be good. I think John Hightower and Quez Watkins will be good. So I mean, there are people that you can say he picked that were all right, but realistically, we can get anybody that can do his job, bro. We can really get anybody. What's good, Murph? What's good? I still like Wentz. He played horribly, but the organization hasn't done him any favors. I like Wentz. I like Wentz as a person. I love, I watched one of these videos that, like, everybody's putting out one of these thank you Wentz videos now. So I was watching one that somebody put out. I should share it. It didn't have many views or anything. We should share it and try and blow it up. But it actually got me. I was actually kind of like, dang, all right, I'm gonna miss this guy. Like, it sucks how it's ending. I will continuously say that I feel like he's handling this wrong. You guys can disagree with me. That's fine. But I personally think he could have squashed all this a long time ago by just saying something. It is what it is. People aren't going to believe that he wants to leave, but I mean, it's pretty at this point, it's kind of obvious. And even if it's not that he wants to leave, he's just not going to be on this team next year. That's just how it's looking, in my opinion. What's the vid? I got to find it, to be honest. It was just some random video that popped up on my thing. And I think some young dude made it. It was some young kid that made it. It was pretty good, though. It really did. It choked me up a little bit. I ain't gonna cap. It choked me up a little bit. We don't need a wide receiver at 6 unless Devontae Smith is there. Then you have to get him. If Jamar Chase or Devontae Smith are there, I'm not mad at either of those guys. I think, realistically, I think you can go a lot of different ways at the number 6 pick. You can even go quarterback. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that. It is what it is. I know a lot of people don't like Joe Giglio because he's said a lot about, getting Carson Wentz, and he kind of seems getting Carson Wentz out of here, I should say. And he wrote an article prior to this season even beginning that he believed Carson Wentz wouldn't be here next year. So I kind of want to pick his brain and see what made him think that. But it feels like this has been going on for a while, to be honest. This feels like it's been going on for a while. I hated the 2nd round pick, but if we didn't have Jalen Hurts last year, we would have grabbed the quarterback 1st round this draft. Yeah, that's true. We still might. We still might. We still might, to be honest. Yes, sir. Definitely hit that like, hit that subscribe if you are new. Like I said, I usually go for like an hour, hour and a half. If you're new, you can ask anybody in here. We usually go for a long time. I do these lives for lunch and after dinner. So usually like, 12, 12:30, and then, 6, 6:30, 7. So definitely join the channel, man. We have a lot of fun. We definitely have a lot of fun. That's not Howie in the late rounds of the draft. That's the scouts. Howie does the first 3 rounds. Well, then that says a lot. Yeah, then he needs to go. Then that says, I was trying. Demo, I was trying, bro. I was trying. I think he just wants Howie gone and he will stay. At this point, Carson got to go. Carson got to go. I'm not going to keep on. I'm not going to keep on giving this man like what he. Look, I love Carson. I think he's a great quarterback. I think he can be great, in the right system. But I'm not firing my whole staff for him. Like that, we just fired Doug in thoughts. Well, I thought it was for him. Maybe it was not. I don't know. Like it looked like Doug was backing him up from the article that BMO sent me, and I'll put the link in the description. I meant to do it, and I totally spaced out. But bro, like, hey, send me that video. I will send me that video. I'm down. Like I said, I got a meeting in like 30, 40 minutes, but after that, I'll do it. I'm sorry I got to be so fast on this one, guys. I like to usually talk a lot. But yeah, I mean, at this point, he's got to go, man. He's just got to go. It's just unfortunate, I can see them taking Fields if he's there and then immediately try to trade Hurts, especially if they trade for Foles. I agree 100%, B-More. And me and Brandon argued about this off screen, and he was like, why would you take a freaking quarterback? And my thing is, we're going to have to take a quarterback no matter what. Not maybe in the draft, but we're going to have to get a quarterback unless you do get, Foles. But even then, you're probably looking at getting a third quarterback unless you bring Nate Sudfeld back and just give him a 10-year like development. I don't know what we're going to do with him, but my thing is, like, if you have it in your mind to pick a quarterback in the 7th, 6th, 5th, 4th round, whatever it may be, I'm kind of on the train that you might as well just go get a top quarterback, to be honest with you. If you're going to have anyone come in here and battle with Jalen Hurts, it might as well be a top quarterback, because you're still going to get a draft pick for Trey Lance or Justin Fields or whoever it may be, or even, Jalen Hurts. Whoever doesn't win that job, you'll still get value for them. And you're not going to – how many times are you really realistically thinking you're going to be or wanting to be in the top 10 where you can draft a quarterback? Now, look, like I said, I know it's unpopular opinion. I'm not saying we should. I'm not saying we will. But realistically, I could see them do it. If Wentz gets Howie fired, he's the GOAT. Big facts, though. Big facts. I wouldn't even be mad. Honestly, I think Howie Roseman is gone after next year. I think it'll be very, very hard unless this draft is crazy. You know what I'm saying? If this draft goes crazy, but I don't see how you can realistically keep Howie. Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. He definitely does. With our QB coach, we might drive Kyle Trask if he drops to like the 4th. Yeah, I mean, if Kyle Trask actually, I call him Kyle Trask because I have a lot of Gators fans. He is really good. Kyle Trask, excuse me. But Kyle Trask is really good. I think he could be a first round, like a late round, first round guy, maybe even a second round. So if he dropped that far, I wouldn't be mad at that at all. What would your reaction? All right, if they traded up to get him, depending on what the trade is, I'd probably be pissed. I'd be mad. I'm obviously, now that we have the channel, I'm definitely going to go live for the drafts when that comes. But, excuse me, I would be pissed. Like, if you could do, I mean, who would the Jags want? We couldn't trade up. So if he fell down to number 6, I wouldn't be mad, to be honest. If he fell to us at 6, I wouldn't. I would be like, damn, that kind of sucks. I kind of want to chase, but you take Trevor Lawrence, man. You got to take Trevor Lawrence if he's there. It's just, you just have to. You just have to. I think you could trade depending on how the draft goes. So, like, if the first 5 picks, you get 3 quarterbacks off the board, somebody like the Patriots, somebody like Maybe the Bears if they don't trade for Wentz. There's a couple teams that I can think of. Maybe Colts would trade their first round pick probably just because you're not going to get a top quarterback. And, you look at basically Hurts as another quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Elbow cough. Yo, I've been getting smoked, bro. Like, Joey, don't come for me, man. Don't come for me, bro, please. Yeah, shout out to my guy Philly Fresh. He took shots at me in his latest video because I be bugging. I be getting mad. I'm not gonna lie. And I was a little upset after that Super Bowl. Everybody was over here calling Patrick Mahomes Wentz and shit. I was like, man, come on. But I think Panthers would be a good landing spot for him. So today we're doing the Detroit Lions mock draft pick. We're doing the mock draft series still. So the Lions are coming on today. I have a lot of questions I want to ask him, but we're doing the Panthers tomorrow. Very, very excited to see that. Because I definitely want to talk to him about the possibility of them moving up and see how they feel. Now, Joey don't get a wrench. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I got Joey. Of course I got Joe. Oh, I got to give out to my guy Mike in here. We got the whole gang in here. Y'all all come in on the one day I actually have to be quick with this. Yeah. Shout out to Joey Shakes in the building. Shout out to my guy Philly Mike, man. I appreciate y'all coming through. Definitely hit that like. But yeah, man. What was I gonna say? Mahomes dealt with that pressure way better than Wentz. He did make them same mistakes Wentz would. Look, I agree that the statement a bad offensive line will make any quarterback look bad. I agree with that. Wholeheartedly, 100%. That is a very true statement. Wide receivers dropping balls, stuff like that. All that makes your quarterback look bad. Wentz's problems went far beyond just our offensive line, went far beyond our wide receivers. And I understand the comparison to a certain extent. It's just that people on Twitter drag stuff, and I was in my bag, and somebody asked me how I felt. So I told them how I felt. It is what it is. I did a mock draft with the Bears trade, 4 defensive and 3 offensive, lots of insane stuff. Second round, 8 halfback, and 5th round, second round safety, and round 3, Jalen Waddle, and 06. And get this, Lawrence. That would be crazy. Honestly, usually the draft network thing is fire, but lately I feel like they've been because I did a couple too, and I'm like, really? Like, I've seen Jamar Chase drop down to like number 16, 17. I've seen some weird stuff, so we'll see. He needs to get back to 235 instead of 205. Who's that? Who are you talking about? I've heard people say, and I want to know what y'all think, because I've heard people say that the Jaguars would think about getting Justin Fields. If they really got Justin Fields, Urban Myers will get fired, like on his second day, bro. Like, that would be the dumbest decision. I mean, like I understand that you don't even really have any connection to Justin Fields. Like, I really don't get that. Like, he didn't coach Justin Fields. Like, yeah, he was cool with the coach, and he put the coach in place, but he don't know Justin. Like, I don't know. I think people are pressing on that. If he passes up on Trevor Lawrence, bro, he will be back in his farm or wherever the heck he was chilling. I heard Panthers had interest in Carson. Don't know how true it is, but that's what I heard. It would be interesting to see what they would give up, to be honest. Because, I mean, I don't want a wide receiver, but, I mean, you give me a couple picks and like a Robbie Anderson or DJ Moore, we could talk. You know what I'm saying? We could talk. I don't really think we need a wide receiver like that, but hey, those guys, I wouldn't be mad at that. It would be interesting to see what they would give up, to be honest. I meant Wentz needs to get his weight back down to heavy 235 instead of 250. Yeah, no, I agree. I definitely agree. I respect that he tried to put on weight and, to stay healthy for us and everything, but you have to shout out to my guy, Infamous 2K. He said it perfectly. You have to work on your jump shot. You got to find your jump shot again in the off season. So if you're going to add 15, 20 pounds, if it's all muscle or if it's fat, whatever it may be, you still have to work your body and get your body ready to use that weight. You know what I'm saying? Because like I don't know how much you guys weigh, but like, go out there, run right now. You know what I'm saying? Go run a 40 real quick. then go put on 20 pounds and see how much your technique and everything changes. Weight changes everything. So, it sucks, man. Because I'm gonna be honest, bro, and I'm not gonna do one of those "thank you for everything" Wentz videos. I say that now, but if it starts trending, I will be on it now. But I love Wentz, man. I got nothing but love for Wentz. I was so excited when we drafted him at number 2. I'm still excited. You know what I'm saying? I think that the Eagles are in a very unique situation that we can be very good very quickly. We do not have a terrible team. I understand we looked really bad last year. Last year was a really weird year. It's such a hard place to be in because I do love Wentz. I really do love Wentz. And, I know a lot of people think I'm a hater of Wentz and everything, but I'm just being honest. I'm just being realistic and saying how I see, because it's hard. It's really hard to sit here and defend somebody that I feel like doesn't want to defend himself. And that's really just how I feel about it, man. I would love to see him come back and fight for his job. Why Howie here? Carson hates Howie. I mean, I agree. I don't think Howie should be here, but he is. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm Carson, I'm just going out there and playing, because realistically, like there was some news that broke today saying that Russell Wilson wants more say in the team. He wants to be able to make some more decisions, or at least have a voice in the decision, which brings me to the point: should quarterbacks have that much power? Should quarterbacks be able to go to their GM or their coach and say, hey, we got to go get this guy, and it actually happened? Like, I think that they have a voice. I just don't think that, I think it doesn't get listened to as quickly or as much as they want. But Carson, look, if Carson would have won a Super Bowl, he probably would have had that voice. We probably would have said, whatever you want, bro. Like, it is what it is. Or maybe we wouldn't, because we gave up on Nick Foles quick. But it's so weird, because it's like, and this is going to sound like Carson Wentz hate again. But listen, why is it a drama thing? Why is it a bad thing that we have 2 good quarterbacks? I don't understand why that's drama. I don't understand why that has to be an issue. Like, that should be good. Like, if anything, I've said this numerous times, if anything, Carson should have came in and been like, bet, we got a good backup. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? And move on with it, bro. You're getting paid $100 million. You know what I'm saying? You give me $50 and tell me to go be your quarterback. I'm going to go do it. I'm going to go chill. I'm going to go do it. Like, that makes no sense to me, man. There's literally competition everywhere in this sport, and in any sport. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, man, I played football, I played baseball. I've never played basketball, like, organized, but like, I've always had to compete. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't getting paid. A lot of people talk about Jalen Hurts not wanting to compete and going to Oklahoma. That's totally different to me. If you look at Jalen Hurts, if you look at any college kid, all right, you tell me I have to sit out a year in my senior year, you're not going to make the draft. You're not going to get drafted. You might get drafted. You might, make the NFL. You might be unsigned, but he's not getting picked in the second round. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be more honest with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way that Carson is doing it is nothing like what Hurts did. So we got to stop drawing straws. 500 kills me with the fat Wentz. Yeah. Bruh, you know what I love, and shout out to you too, because I love how everybody's doing skits now. Especially in this time where everything is so hectic and so much drama, so much, everybody's mad at each other. I feel like Philly fans just, we're at each other's neck every day on social media. I love seeing all these skits. I love seeing all the positivity from all the Eagles YouTubers. And just, the Eagles fans that come in, you guys are awesome. You guys keep it at least as positive as you can, but you guys are honest. And that's what I love about it. But yeah, man, look, I don't have a huge voice, but I'm going to try and use my voice to stay positive, stay happy, because we don't know. Deadass, bro. When you sent me that, bro, I was dying. I saw it before you sent it to me, but I was dying, bro, when I saw that. My man's had, you can't be taking your kid's shotgun like that, though. He saw that. I was like, bruh, you taking my toys, Pop? That was funny, though. I loved it, man. I loved it. Shout out to you. Do we have a number 1 receiver on this team? Probably not. I mean, but realistically, is that going to solve our our whole problems, all our problems? No, I really don't think that. I don't think that a one wide receiver is going to fix this offense. You know, it's definitely not going to help our defense, obviously, but it's not going to fix this offense. This offense was bad because of poor play calling and poor execution. Simple and plain. You know, it's both of them. I sent the video, Joe. How long is it? Because maybe I'll watch it now, but I do got to go in like 15 minutes. So maybe I'll just come back on and do it. But yeah, I mean, I'll come back on and do the video. Where did you send it to? My Twitter? Oh, I gotta follow you. I don't know where you sent it, but just let me know. Oh, yeah, Twitter. All right, I'll check it once I come back. Like I said, I gotta meet with somebody at 2, but after that, I'll come back and we'll do another live. It's gonna be fun though. But anyways, my bad. What people forget about Hurts leaving is he stayed as a backup for a full year, then graduated and went to a place he could get a shot at the NFL. Exactly. People are, yo, man. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I'm Team Hurts. Even though if you are Team Hurts, you know what I'm saying? There are shirts that are available. The link is in the description. If you do, want to support Jalen Hurts, you're more than welcome to. And if you use code PhillyTP, you get 15% off your order. But I mean, I'm not saying I'm Team Hurts. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that. But if you are, I think the kid's got the mentality. You watch him in his press conferences, in his interviews, I should say. He says the right things. He's humble. He just wants to work. He wants to fight, and I love that in our quarterback, man. I feel like that's what Philly is about. We're a blue collar city. We're a working city. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the fans want in our quarterback. We want somebody that's willing to work. YouTube just literally made me unsubscribe from you. Howie must be hacking. Howie's mad. Howie is mad. Shout out to everybody though. I'm trying to hit 1,400 by the end of the month. We're at 1,324. So if y'all could hit that subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. The reason why we won the Super Bowl is because our offensive line, and now we don't have a good one. No QB will succeed under a bad O-line. I think we have a good O-line, to be honest. We have a good O-line. We had 14 different O-lines last year. So, I mean, that sucks. And realistically, Lane Johnson and Brandon Brooks just have not been able to stay healthy. But I think realistically this year, I'm excited about our O-line. I really do think if Brandon Brooks and Lane can stay healthy, I think we have a top maybe 7, top 8, maybe even higher offensive line. And then if they don't stay healthy, if we can just keep continuity. If you would have took any one of those 14 offensive lines from last year and let them play 3 to 5 to 6, a couple weeks in a row, you would have seen an improvement. But we kept on changing players, and it's hard. It was tough, So, but I think individually, a lot of the players did decently. I'm not going to say they're great, but I have faith in people like Nate Herbig. I have faith in people like Jack Driscoll, Jordan Mailata. I think that they can do good things for this team. I'm Team Philly, bro. If that's our quarterback, let's go. Big facts. That's how I am. But if you are Team Hurts, the link is in the description. You know what I'm saying? Joe Giglio hates Wentz. I know. I'm definitely going to be talking to him. Obviously, I'm not going to just have him on my channel and look at him. But I'm definitely going to, we definitely going to go back and forth because I definitely want to hear his opinion on, because realistically, yes, he does obviously kind of ride the Hurts train a bit. But, I mean, he was right. The beginning of the year, he did say that Carson Wentz would probably be cut. Obviously, he's not going to get cut, but I mean, he was right. So I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to, fold to him and be like, yeah, no, I agree with everything you say. We're definitely going to have a debate, and it's definitely going to be live. So y'all definitely chime in. Keep it respectful. That's all I ask. Definitely, please keep it respectful. But yeah, y'all definitely already know. Eagles, I feel like somehow will end up keeping Carson Wentz will show up. Going to be bad because rumors That price for Carson, teams are literally saying ridiculous what they asking. Yeah, some people don't like it. Bro, we got listen, I know a lot of people, and I'm having what's it called on too? I'm having Gail Saunders from 4th and John. He's gonna be on Thursday. I just moved to Tampa. I'm originally from Connecticut. We don't have a sports team. So, and my whole family were Giants fans, I'm gonna be honest, and they're all from New York. And I just didn't really like the Giants when I was young. And I just wanted to argue with my dad. So when I was like 10, picked the Eagles and just kind of never looked back. And now look at me. I got a podcast. Stop trying to scam us for once. Hey, yo, I love when people make these, bro. Shout out to Matt Nagy, man. I'm sorry, bro. We need those first round picks, bro. We need those first round picks. I feel like Eagles are asking unrealistic prices for Carson. I do too, but I feel like once you get a bite, you know, it goes up from there, because once one team wants him, if a second team wants him, then it just becomes a bidding war. And that's what you want, you know. So I forget who it was. But yesterday I was talking to somebody and they were telling me that they basically said it feels like all this stuff is coming out from Philly just because they want to raise the price. So double dink those draft picks. Nah, bro, I'm right there with you. I am literally right there with you. That's why I keep looking down, looking up, looking down, looking up. I am right there with you. That's what I'm saying. Dak Prescott came in here and bounced, bro. He just be leaving. I'm out in Jersey. When I was little, I got my favorite sports team from animals. I like the Eagles, so that was my team. Hey, I respect that. That's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, it's weird. See, all my teams are pretty close, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm an Eagles. I'm a Yankees fan. I know everybody going to hate that. And I'm a Nets fan. I know everybody going to hate that. But they're all basically like New Jersey and Philly teams. I try to keep them close. I've seen all my teams play, so I don't care. I'm a fan. It is what it is. Eagles need to fire Howie until the end. The Eagles will suck. It's going to be tough, man. I really hope that he goes, man. Eagles fans toxic, firing a Super Bowl coach. Ouch. Ouch, Matt. That's why John DeFilippo said he can fix Coach Carson. Allen Robinson had eyes when Wentz was rumored for Chicago. Yeah, I mean, if you guys could re-sign Alshon, that would be big for you. But realistically, Flip. Yeah, you have fun with little Flip, man. Game over. Flip. Game over. Y'all too young if y'all know about that. Shout out to my guy, Rock the Artist. What's good, my guy? What's good, brother? Miami Heat, huh? Miami Heat. Can we do a bidding war for Howie, please? What are we going to get? A pack of rap snacks, the Cardi B Johns? I'm good. I don't want anything. I mean, yeah, I don't even want anything for him. You can have him. No bidding war necessary. You want him? Take him. Hell no, Doug was awful. He got exposed this year. You know, more and more I look at it, I feel like he just didn't want to be here. I feel like he got fired on purpose. It sounds stupid, but I don't know. That dude is crazy, bro. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I really I don't know how y'all wound if y'all think Carson want to be coached by Flip again. He coached him too hard before. That's the thing, too. He hated Flip. So, I don't know. Look, I don't care. Once he goes to Chicago, he's y'all problem. I hope the best for him. I hope that he succeeds every game that he doesn't play against Philadelphia. I hope that he does what he got to do and, has a great career. But once he leaves, he's not my problem no more. Straight like that. Y'all want Nick Foles? We'll give you Nick Foles for Carson. Nobody wants Nick Foles back. Why would anybody pay top dollar for Wentz after last year? It's more so that I feel like in the NFL, I feel like every coach thinks that they can fix somebody. You know what I'm saying? And everybody wants to be the one that fixes somebody. So I think a team would take a chance on him. Carson's not terrible. It's just you have to realize you have to kind of put your whole team around him. You have to like really build your team around him. You can't go get a quarterback You know what I'm saying? You can't go get a quarterback because he's gonna feel some type of way. You can't really like get him a coach he doesn't like because he's gonna feel some type of way. So I mean, you really got to build your whole franchise around that one guy, and are you willing to do that? Eagles trade Carson Wentz for Max Smith, their next 69 draft picks, 2016 Cubs title, 86 defense, prime Urlacher stock in old Chicago, and legal ownership of Illinois State. Damn. I mean, if we could throw Chief Keef in there, man, you might have a deal. Throw Chief Keef in there and maybe a Michael Jordan bobblehead, and I might be down. I might be down. You might got me. I believe Wentz will be great with Chicago or Indy because of John DeFilippo in Chicago and Frank Reich in Indy. I don't think. I mean, you know, we always hearing different rumors now every other day, but I could have swore that they said that he hated DeFilippo. So I mean, I know that he did well under him, but shoot, we'll see. Yeah, I don't understand that. I don't get that, man. Like, why would you? I understand being a fan of him. I understand, you know, to a certain extent, kind of following him to Chicago. Not like being a fan of Chicago, but like, you know, checking up on the games. I'm probably gonna be watching them. I'm not gonna lie. I know I say here and talk mad shit, but I'm gonna probably watch a couple of his games. It is what it is. But as to say like, oh, he's gonna kill us. Watch, I can't wait to see Carson Wentz beat the Eagles. Like, why? Why? You hate Howie that much? Like, that don't make no damn sense, bro. Like, Howie's trash, but I ain't trying to lose just in spite of Howie. You don't cut your nose to spite your face. You know what I'm saying? I could care less, bro. I could care less. You know, everybody, at the end of the day, I didn't become a North Dakota State fan just because Carson came from. I could care less. I'm an Eagles fan, bro. I'm an Eagles fan. Everybody wants Kyle Pitts or O-line. I want the best player available. Yeah, I definitely don't want O-line that high. I would love to trade back if we can. You know what I'm saying? If it's viable. Like I said, the first 3 picks are going to be very important. If the first 3 picks, like Miami kind of, you know, trades back or something like that, and somebody moves up to get a quarterback, that's huge because then that means you have 3 or 4 viable options at that number 6 pick, and then you still have a couple quarterbacks left. Obviously, I'm assuming that the excuse me, that the I can't freaking talk today. Oh my God, I can't talk today. We're assuming that the Bengals will not be taking a quarterback. Sorry, guys. And I'm assuming that the Jets seem like they might be sticking with Darnold. So if that's the case, you get 3 quarterbacks off the board early. You still have a lot of options. Move back and get somebody great. So is Waddle up for highlight reaction? Yeah, I could do that one. I didn't know if y'all really liked them, to be honest. It wasn't really getting many views, so I just figured y'all didn't really like them, so I just kind of stopped them. But I'll do them. If y'all like them, I'll do them for sure. Think owner pulled back trade. Carson Wentz trade. Remember Ramsey situation. I think Larry doesn't want Carson gone. Howie does think it's going to be Howie getting the boot. That would be if we find out that Howie Roseman got fired. First of all, we'll be in a terrible situation because there's no GM prospects, really. We kind of missed the boat on all the good GM prospects. But if he really does go, bro, one, I'm going to be pissed off that we let John Dorsey walk because this is a decision that should have, or this is something that should have been known for a while now. This isn't something that just came up. So I'll be pissed off that we let John Dorsey walk. And 2, I would be happy that he's gone. I would definitely be happy that he's gone, but I would be upset that it was because of one person. I mean, it is what it is, though. On lunch, getting it. You know how we do, Scoob Doo. You know how we do. I want to play that. This is how we do it, but I get a copyright strike, so I'm not going to do it. But just know I'm listening to that in my head right now. To be honest, if he doesn't want to be here, I don't want him here either. Good luck elsewhere. I will hold down whoever the quarterback is. Big facts. That's my thing, bro. I am not doing this. Yeah, bro. He started. All right, so there's even more to that, Kevin. It gets better. So he follows Washington. Oh shit. All right, I gotta go in a second. But he follows Washington, right? And then Jerry Jones' nephew voted on a Twitter poll that was like, should we keep Dak or let him go? He voted to let Dak go, then messaged the guy that he voted on, and asked him, basically begged him to take it off. So yeah, shout out to Dallas for making this a little bit easier on Philly fans, because it definitely feels good to know that they got a little bit of Dallas drama going on out there. My guy, Big Play Slay, what's up, brother? That's very true. I've been trying to talk to him to try and get him on the show, man. I've been in his DMs like a ex-girlfriend. But if we could get Louis Riddick, I wouldn't be mad. That's true. I didn't think of him, to be honest. I really did not think of that. Does Carson have an ego problem? Be honest. Ego problem? I don't know. I'm sure everybody in the NFL has an ego. You're not in the NFL if you don't. You're not in the NFL if you don't think your way works. You know what I'm saying? So if Howie goes, I will build a statue of Larry outside the stadium. That's top 5, bro. That is top 5. I do like Najee Harris if he falls, but I just can't see him at, if we get the 20th pick, maybe, depending on who we pick at number 6, but I just don't think that he's a high need right now. Yes. No, like I said, I think everybody does. At the end of the day, when you make it to the NFL, it is what it is. They really going to let Dak walk for the rifle. Big facts. But nobody over there is talking. I feel like how they're doing Dak is way worse than how we're doing Carson. I won't say way worse, but it's probably just as bad, if not worse, to be honest. I mean, Dak Prescott literally was putting up record numbers before he got hurt. And y'all about to try and tag him again? That's crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like, if we fire Howie, don't get me wrong, I would love to see Howie go, because I don't like Howie, but it just would make no sense. You just basically shot yourself in the foot now. Like, it just makes it shows how disorganized this franchise is if Howie's let go. That's, I think, the best way to put it. Matt Nagy, your press conference was trash too. Don't come in here. So your team is trash. Bears are garbage. You was trying to hold on to my man Mitch Trubisky for forever. That boy's trash, bro. That boy is trash. Don't make me go in on you, Matt Nagy. I liked you for a second. Don't do it. And you come from the Andy Reid tree, bro. You better show some love. Andy Dalton gone too. We won't have anyone. That's crazy. That's sad, man. I told what's his name? Cowboys Fan Talk Only. Shout out to him. They got a really good channel. Those are my guys. Him and Jay Tuck, they're good people, man. But I was telling him, I was like, y'all better go see who's Mississippi's quarterback, because y'all might need him in the 4th round again. Yeah. Look, I wouldn't want Dak on the team for the simple fact that he was, a Cowboy, and I really don't think that we're going to pay him $45 million. I'm not with that. But if you give me his resume and you don't put a picture next to it, 90% of the league is going to want that man. I mean, it is what it is. Maybe. Yeah, Gannon is my favorite hire. We did a video, we did a live last night, me and Brandon. I definitely think Gannon is my favorite hire right now. Ben DiNucci. Gucci DiNucci. That's what Jay Tuck calls it. Gucci DiNucci. Russell Wilson for Carson, Ertz, future first, and Carson's fan base. I mean, we're gonna have to give up a first to give up our fan base at this point, because it seems like we have a bad contract. But I don't even know. I don't even know if Russell Wilson would help this team right now. We just need to rebuild, man. We're in that position, guys. I mean, look, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is, man. But other than that, man, I am about to get out of here. I do got to get some stuff done. I'm going to go to a meeting real quick, and then at 2 o'clock, I have to do the Lions draft pick. So you guys let me know in the comments. Who do you guys think the Lions are actually going to draft? Because I'm very interested. I'm excited for it. But I appreciate everybody that came in here, chilled. Tiki, we need your resume. Send me your resume, and I'll send it to him, man. He said we can check. In fact, we just release most of them. What's good, Ewing? I'm sorry, I'm about to go. I appreciate you coming through, though, bro. I feel you, bro. That's hilarious. All right, man. All right, but nah, I really am out of here. Be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe. Thank you guys, everybody, for rocking out, man. I really appreciate you guys. I will see you guys tonight. But other than that, Jamo, what it is. Fly, Eagles fly. And we are out here. Peace.